Good day, very warm welcome back to Half-Life 2. Fun story, I have to replay this level. Nova Prospekt. And I have to replay it because the recording is somehow just broken. I cannot say for sure what happened, and it's a little bit frustrating. And I had the issue, in addition to that, I wanted to stream this at the same time. But it was a little bit too much because I'm also uploading and my Wi-Fi is just not good enough to handle both stream and uploads. And yeah, since I had the fuck off. And since I tried to like also stream it, now I have this weird little bug that I have from time to time, which is that the buttons that I press, they just keep on pressing, although I'm not pressing anymore, and I basically cannot move around very well. I cannot do shit exactly, as like it's a little bit broken. It's just broken, and I was thinking when I turn off the stream and the stream program and all, it's okay. It's not, and the fucked up thing now is I have to wait until the upload is done, and it takes a very long time to do it at home for me to do the uploads. And in addition to that, it's like it takes a very long time. Yeah, usually I was going somewhere else for the uploads, but my laptop is broken. That just happened, I don't know, out of nowhere. It's not loading anymore. Currently, I don't know what to do against it. For now. So I'm uploading it right now, and I cannot stop the upload because it takes a very long time, and I would have to redo the whole uploading thing, and I cannot restart the computer and all because and by that fix this keyboard issue, because usually when I restart it's going back to normal, and now I'm kind of I do not get out of that issue. Which is shit. And very frustrating, and I cannot imagine that this is like, I just cannot imagine that this is simply due to a bug. I think someone is sabotaging it. Like, the laptop doesn't work, the upload doesn't work. When I was uploading, I very often had the issue that I don't know, I needed to upload, do 5 trials until I got regular upload speed, and the other 4 times it was like I don't know, saying 10 hours, and then it's suddenly 15 minutes. That's possible, but like all those things together at once is just no, someone is fucking around there, and like, I just cannot imagine that all of those things are going wrong at once. Why would they? Like, also, I have my Wi-Fi is okay. Like, it's the upload speed that fucks it up completely. I'm just highly frustrated and highly pissed. I didn't upload to it during the holidays because I couldn't in the end. Like it's the year 2026. Like it cannot be that hard to upload Half-Life 2 in 1080p. That's like it's real. I'm not expecting much. This is pure sadism. This is pure sadism, and a little bit too much all at once. I can imagine that this is random. Yeah, it's just very sad and frustrating. And even if it is only technique, then it's still very sad and frustrating. And I can only say, fuck you. And, yeah, this is all I have to say, and this is all I have to give. In general, let alone like the massive amount of different apps and the constant logging in and out, and I don't know, then you have security issues that then you might need two-factor authentication, then you have different rules here and there, then you have one small feature that is missing in the one app, and one and only because of that fucking small feature you need a completely new app, and you need all of it, like new login, new I don't know. I'm very happy with those functions like login with Google and all that this can. It's a little bit of a light at the end of the tunnel, but in general it's bullshit that we have face with in terms of apps, in terms of software, and those kind of things is especially when you work with it, it's not a joke anymore. It's beyond any reasonable. I don't know. There's so much time that goes lost due to those little things out of pure stupidity. And there's so many. Also, so many products that are buggy and not working because of unexplainable reasons. That is when, I mean, competition is a nice thing, but that's where it fails completely. That's just there once was the rule that the customer's king. I don't know how you were saying it in English. It was like that Amazon rule. Alright, wasn't that Jeff Bezos' motto or something? I don't feel it. I don't see where I'm the king. Like never ever. Not at all, never ever. It looks like my keyboard has come back. That's pretty nice. Apart from that, I can only say, I mean, it's okay. It's not fully fucked. Yeah, I cannot walk in there. Do walk in there. What the fuck? Because the fucking controls are not working. Come on! Fuck off! That's all I have to say. Oh. I I cannot restart because then I have to restart the whole uploading thing and it's... Want to hear a fun story by a pretty easily to annoy person? Easily to annoy is actually... it's the opposite, that's complete bullshit, but a completely over annoyed person. Oh, you little fucker. I don't get there. Okay, no, I forgot. Yeah, like we have like those we had those learning rooms at university. And I once mentioned towards someone else that I don't like those sounds, like when you sit there and learn in the library or something, and then you always have those people that, I mean not always, but people that are eating, or people that are, I don't know. I can be very sensitive to those sounds, like sometimes it's even like the crackling of paper and stuff. Yeah, but sometimes there are also people that start eating and stuff, like, and I don't know, drink their Red Bull or eat their döner and start smelling and starts like, you hear those eating sounds and you sit there and you have to focus, and it's, to me, just can be very frustrating and annoying and tiring and exhausting. And now we had that learning rooms, and there were always those two guys who were doing it on purpose. I'm 100% sure. They were always bringing their whole package with crackers and leberkäse and drinks and I don't know, the gluk 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 non-stop one. Sitting next to him and doing the sounds all while eating, and yeah, people. Someone really throws in all to piss me off, and for quite a long time. It has been way worse. This is just like dancing limbo with someone's nerves. It has been way worse in the last few years. You could say I'm working on it to get a tiny little piece of Würde back, and but you know, at some point it's it becomes a health risk. At some point it just makes sick. At some point it's quälen and tyranny, and I mean, this thing, yeah, it sounds like I'm overdoing here because it's the computer and the keyboard is not working, but losing so much health. What settings? Other settings? Is it still on? Okay, it's still on hard. Hit it. Yes. That one's kind of down technically. Nah! Save right. Where did they respawn me? Okay, it's actually not that far. It's kind of okay. Yeah, the keyboard is not fully back. It's but it's just a tiny little bit. somewhat works. It very often makes me very sad when like realizing every single time how much hostility there's going on, which yeah, I consider as purely sick. I couldn't do that. I couldn't sit there and I wouldn't know why I would waste mine or anyone's time doing so. It's, when people are that bored, hey, I have... Even I, although I have like shit, even I have 1,000 little things I could work on, I could improve, I could use help with. People that instead think they can damage or hurt or piss people off, and I don't know, make them like poke them around until they act out, those kind of things. It's I don't think there's any, just like anything acceptable in it. It's it starts with those small little things and it ends in big problems and big trouble. And some consider that normal and business as usual. But it's it's not like gravity. It's nothing like given by God. It's given by, I don't know. I had that when I realized my laptop is fucked. I went to a place, like it's a hacker space here in town, and I've been there before. They have like a large, no, not a large, but like a small Werkstatt. How do you say in English? A small room with all kinds of electronic devices and tools, and to repair and play around and build stuff. And I was going there, and I was asking, okay, could I somehow check my device and all? Is there someone I can talk with and all? And they kind of didn't. I don't know, that they were not exactly. Yeah, I was asking, can I go there? And they were like, they didn't even say anything, but it was like not exactly inviting, not exactly helpful. That's quite a typical thing. I mean, I need that laptop. Be very helpful for my cause. Just in general, when you enter a place like this, and you would expect, okay, like cool, open people, right? And you really just need, like, it's probably just it's not loading anymore. The thing could be working, but it's not taking any electronics, and I need to find out what is it exactly. They have all the tools. For them it's like nothing. But I need the thing. I need it for my work. Which is this, by the way. Yeah, there's just nothing coming back, and I have to go somewhere else, and I'm pretty sad. That's they have the tools, the devices. For them it's 2 minutes to check, especially when someone knows about. I would have been very curious to check how those things work and how those things run, and learn by myself. It's like the electronics and the hardware and stuff. I would love to do that. Yeah, I was at university because they have, I mean, firstly it's university, they have like, they always have those shitty laptops lying around in all of the library rooms and whatever. Like, they are shit. Everyone knows that, but it's, okay, how do I use... Is it right click? Gotcha! Okay, no. Fuck. Grenade is kind of tough. It's done.
Attention, Nova Prospekt, internal.
Those things are pretty slow, that...
Desilence all political conflicts in Block A7. Prohibit external
They're actually not that hard to defeat. Yeah, back to the story. I had the laptop and... was asking for help, and those people were abweisend and kind of fuckish. Yeah, and that's kind of fuckish and useless, and it leaves you with a disappointment, and yeah. I was going to university because, I mean, they have thousands of those shitty laptops lying around. I just needed one that has that can do internet. Nothing else. Yeah, they were saying no, it's just for people who work there. Then I was writing an email to someone who might know something. I mean, I'm pretty sure every 5th person, especially among the like I'm around with a lot of computer scientists and all. Like at least I'm pretty sure at least every 5th person has a shitty old laptop lying around somewhere. So it shouldn't be that hard to find, like an alternative device. Maybe I just go there again to the hackerspace, and maybe I'll meet other people. I just think they could have really helped me. I mean, yeah, they are hackers. They are not called the nice guy welfare, we give you free laptops club, but like my request was just very low level, so that just exhausting. It's in general exhausting, tiring. You know those people that think you have to ask nicely and you have to smell good and you have to, I don't know, like Yeah, it's cool when people have the time and the energy and the nerves to ask nicely, but this alone is like a certain mindset that is like it's excluding in a completely unnecessary way. We have a pretty good life in general, I would say. Pretty good wealth and all in the 21st century. So yes, you would expect people, the average, to be able to ask nicely, to be polite, to dress well, to clean themselves and all that. Doing this as the baseline and excluding anything that cannot provide those things is just, I don't know, very much fucked. Because usually when people cannot provide those things, it means that they must have like very much troubles currently. If they cannot provide those things, although wealth is there's quite a high base level of wealth, that means there really must be something going on. And, if you expect people to always have that nerves and to like it's, and what for? Like, why? Who had that like absurd and shitty? What fucking psychic has twisted things? Managed to twist things so very much around that it is the base expectation for people to smell good, to have their shit together, to dress well, to articulate themselves well and polite and nicely and all. But on the other side, people driving others crazy is completely okay. When someone gets driven crazy, then that's someone who is like the problem and not the ones who drive crazy, and that's just I mean, do you guys realize what you're doing there? I don't think so. And to those that do, I don't think this deserves any right to exist. It's just think about where that starts and where it ends, and what it means. Like this kind of, yeah. Like the one is the problem that goes crazy after he gets poked around long enough. Not the ones that poke around. This is just completely fucked. And again, and also here you can argue, although we have that much wealth, and in most of those cases it is because we have that much wealth, and those people just don't know it differently, and those people don't know what it means to not have that wealth, and those people probably also just cannot handle still not being super happy, and cannot handle being bored sometimes, and simply due to feelings of boredom, they have to waste, like literally waste other people, make them sick. Disease costs, by the way, especially in a state like ours, like in Germany, Austria, those kind of places, in the EU, where healthcare and those kind of things are kind of safe for everyone. that I'm part of the people who are simply the better ones, right? I'm back with sound. Kill them, boys! Keyboard issue remains. This is fun. It's okay. Nice to have a talk to myself. Ah! Don't kill my vibe. Did you get them? Yeah. That was a weird combine voice. Boys, attack! Oh shit, I had low health. There's a sign, but I don't think there's an actual door I can... I think I got everything there's to take already. Ah! Yeah! I did it. Things like that are cool. That's where Half-Life starts to shine.
Deploy. Reinforce.
Fuck.
B4. Contact lost in block B2. Deploy.
I think it has saved, I'm not sure.
Intercept in central block B4.
Human arm of Sector 17 Overwatch. Concerning recent successes. The capture of Eli Vance is an event of major significance, make no mistake. That conceivably we could have taken him at almost any time in the last several years. The manner of his capture may prove to have unexpected unnoticed by all resistance members that Dr. Vance's capture coincided. This might cause others to
I never realized that gravity gun can actually really just pick those things and... Whoa, fuck.
This is not some agent provocateur, highly trained assassin we are discussing. Gordon Freeman is a theoretical physicist who already earned the distinction of his PhD at the time of the Blackface case. I have noticed that in the intervening years, further development of covert skills, the man has consistently failed to capture simply that. How can you fail to apprehend him? Well, I will leave the upbraiding for another time to the extent it proves necessary. Now is the moment to reveal this. If the transhuman forces are to prove themselves an indispensable augmentation to the Combine Overwatch, they will have to earn the privilege. I'm sure I don't have to remind you that an alternative extinction. Burden of proof is on you, as is the consequence of failure.
Attention ground unit. Mission failure will result in permanent off-road assignment. Code reminder. Sacrifice. Coagulation. Plan.
Science team. Let me say up front, a strong measure of disappointment. But I'm doing my duty as your administrator. If I didn't pass along the message I have received from our benefactors. The capture of Eli Vance is an event of a mistake. And while it's true that conceivably the manner of his capture unexpected evidence. I've noticed by all resistance members that Dr. Vance's capture coincided this might cause other resistance members to think twice before harboring Dr. Vance. Might cause them to question his allegiance, even from some to turn him
No! No! Where did that one come from?
I must echo from our by all resistance members that Dr. Vance's capture
Alright, it's okay. Actually, yeah. 1 HP, are you serious?
However, we cannot count on such elements. Dr. Freeman's reputation is such that other desperate renegades are likely to grant him breakthrough license chaos and terror. This brings me to the one note.
Shit, please tell me that you have at least dropped me some heals somewhere.
Obviously, I am not on the ground to closely command or second guess the dedicated forces of the Overwatch. But this does not mean responsibility for lapses and even outright failures on their part. I have been severely questioned about these shortcomings, and the question to you. How could one man slip through your forces' fingers time and time again? How is it possible? This is not some agent provocateur or highly trained assassin we are discussing. Gordon Freeman is a theoretical physicist who had hardly earned the distinction of his PhD at the time of the Black Hole. I have good reason to believe that in the interview, a state that precluded further development of covert skills, the man you have consistently failed to slow along capture is by all standards simply that, an ordinary man. How can you have failed to apprehend him? Well, I will leave the upgrade to the extent it goes. Now is the moment to redeem yourselves. I offer resistance members for Dr. Vance's coincided. Reputation is such that other desperate renegades are likely to grant him a great deal of license in the spirit of spreading general chaos and terror. This brings me to the one note of disappointment I must echo from our benefactors. Obviously, I am not on the ground to closely command or second guess the dedicated forces of the Overwatch. But this does not mean I can shirk responsibility for recent lapses and even outright failures on their part. I have been severely questioned about these shortcomings, and now I must put the question to you. How could one man have slipped through your forces' fingers time and time again? How is it possible? This is not some agent from highly trained assassin we are discussing. Gordon Freeman is a theoretical physicist who had hardly earned the distinction of his PhD at the time of the Black Mesa incident. I have good reason to believe that in the intervening years, he was in a state that precluded further development of covert skills. The man you have consistently failed to slow along capture is by all standards simply that, an ordinary man. How can you have failed to apprehend him? Well, I will leave the upgrading for another time to the extent it proves necessary. Now is the moment to redeem yourselves. If the transhuman forces are to prove themselves an indispensable augmentation to the Combine Overwatch, they will have to earn the privilege. I'm sure I don't have to remind you that the alternative, if you
by far the best feeling in the whole Half-Life 2 is when you enter the Citadel and your gravity gun gets supercharged.
Let's not allow it to come to that. I have done my best to convince our benefactors that you are the finest the species has to offer. So far, they have accepted my argument, but increasingly hollow.
Yeah, the sound had disappeared again. It's back.
The burden of proof is on you, as is the consequence of failure. I'll just leave it at that.
Fuck! Okay, fuck. I'm kind of sleepy there. Now I have an earworm from Breen. That's Dr. Breen, right? The leader of the Combine forces on Earth. Kind of their coordinator, or I don't know. Combine themselves, they are not human, if I'm not mistaken. Go, guys! Fuck. I can try with the grenade. Shit. You know, Prospekt is kind of chill because you have all of those crawlers around. They're not mine crawlers, but sand crawlers. Did I hear that Kralon has that demo version? I was reading something, but only on YouTube, not on TikTok. Then I was confused. Fuck. Those things can be so mad. Like they do toxic damage, they do poison damage kind of. And when they hit you, your health like suddenly drops to 1 and then slowly turns back, but like it leaves you highly vulnerable. Now I don't think they can hit and damage you. Has that ever happened to me? I don't know. But they can for sure do like when they poison you and something else hits you, you're done. They always just completely reduce health to 1. That's like, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this recording. Same as the whole they are not the very best. It is fuck! Shit. Okay guys, I really need your help here. Okay, got rid of those two. 37 heals left. This is not very much. Maybe I got them, I don't know. Killed by my own crawler, no. And it's such an ugly position. I don't want to replay it. Fuck no, are you sure? Oh. Seriously. Yeah, buddy, you have a task over there.
Attention.
I can't believe it. Oh, that has hurt. What happened to the guys? I didn't see them do anything. No, you have to go there. Where's the button? Where is the lever? My friend. That. Ah. Fuck. Run! Okay, I remember the scene and it. Kills you. Can't kill you. Yeah, entanglement. Ah. That was Nova Prospekt with broken keyboard and fucked up. I tried to stream and I don't know. Yeah, I had to re-record because the recording was broken and the file was corrupt. And now I'm done and I'm happy. I am looking forward so very much to Half-Life 3. When I was playing Half-Life 2, I really got into the game. It was one of the most beautiful experiences I had throughout the year 2025. Half-Life 2 itself, I have strong memories from the start of the game because back then it was a very impactful and important game. But I just played the start and played a few levels, and I didn't probably manage to get up to Highway 17 or something, but not much further than that. And now when I was playing it, like it starts with a big interest into the game, and you have that weird vibe, but it kind of then very fast gets a little bit monotonous. I mean, you don't. It is one of those old games. It is super linear. You basically have one path to walk. Quite sometimes a little bit open areas where you can strategically do stuff. Still, the enemies are not super smart. On hard difficulty, they can kill pretty fast. They are very some very tough sequences. The aim feels a little bit weird. I mean, when you stand in front of Combine and you do this, and it needs 4 shots, and only 2 out of 4 shots from this distance hit the head of your opponent. I don't know. Some things are feel a little bit weird here and there. Still, I was playing it and I really got into the game when I entered when you enter the Citadel, which will come later. I mean, that's like there are other recordings when the gravity gun gets supercharged. When that's when you suddenly feel okay. They were actually very smart people doing those games, and they have an end game with this super powerful reward, which is the supercharged gravity gun, those kind of things. The G-Man and all of the vibe and the atmosphere around that, and then it starts with Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and Half-Life 2 Episode 2. It becomes dramatic. People die, people get healed, and there are those cliffhangers and those kind of things with Episode 1 and 2, where you're like, okay, how does the game continue? And Episode 2 basically is, yeah, you will see. And if you know the game, you know already. Yeah. Great game. Highly enjoyable, and it drags you in. It has a deep story and all. I was surprised of how much it dragged me in and how much I was able to enjoy it in the end. yeah, thanks for watching. That was my re-recording of Nova Prospekt, and in the next episode it will continue as usual. Guys, goodbye.
In the meantime, this is where I get off.